Hello everyone, TT here, your coach at Fire Crown Dallas. Welcome back to URDDL Week 6. This week we're facing off against the Louisville Chatots, coached by Jax. They have a very scary team consisting of Palafin Hero, Lando-T, Amoonguss, Arcanine, Mega Sableye, Lycanroc Dusk, Scrafty, Brambleghast, Dragalge, Jolteon, Chatot that can terrestrialize into any type, and Cryogonal. So without further ado, let's get into the battle this week. To the team builder for this week. Leading off, we have Clear Amulet Roaring Moon to stop any attack drops from Intimidate Lando-T or Arcanine with 72 HP, max attack, 184 speed with the Jolly Nature, with Knockoff, EQ, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance. This gives us enough speed to outspeed the Palafin, and after Dragon Dance lets us outspeed Jolteon. Next up, we're bringing Tailwind this week with Focus Sash Crobat with Inner Focus, with max defense, 158 Spadef, 98 speed with the Jolly Nature, Super Fang, U-Turn, Tailwind, and Taunt to once again outspeed Palafin. So Hook Sash just so we can get Tailwind off consistently. Super Fang is to chip things down like 50%. U-Turn is for pivoting. Tailwind is again what I'm going to do this week to help raise my mons speed, and Taunt is just to deal with stuff like Amoonguss, Scrafty, who may try to get out of hand with their shenanigans. Then next up we have Radicar Primarina with Liquid Voice, Terra Grass to get around Amoonguss's Rage Powder and not be affected by Spore, with 80 HP, max special attack, and 168 speed with the Moss Nature. This allows us to outspeed Timid Jolteon after Tailwind with Hyper Voice, Energy Ball, Ice Beam, and Calm Mind. Next up, we have Eviolite Togetic with Serene Grace with max HP, 4 special attack, max special defense with a Calm Nature. With Heat Wave, Follow Me, Tailwind, and Roost. This is my first Follow Me Pokemon, my first Redirection Pokemon, and my second Tailwind user. So if Crobat goes down, then Togetic can just set up Tailwind again for me. Next up, we have Lumberry, Intimidate Scrafty with 72 HP, max attack, 184 speed with the Adamant Nature. Plus us outspeed Jolteon and Tailwind, and without a Dragon Dance. Lumberry is to heal off a Spore from Amoonguss one time with Cease, with Close Combat, Ice Punch, Lash Out to deal with the Intimidate users coming in on Scrafty, and Dragon Dance as set up. Then finally, we have Rocky Helmet, Heatproof, Sinistcha, max HP, max defense, 4 special attack with the Bull in Nature, with Macha Gotcha, Scald, Strength Sap, and Rage Powder. Without further ado, let's get into the battle. And as you can see on my opponent's side, they have Amoonguss, Palafin, Arcanine, Scrafty, Chatot, and Lando-T. So I have 2 leads I've decided on. I was either going to lead Moon and Sinistcha, or I was going to lead Primarina and Crobat. And from seeing their team, I think Moon and Sinistcha is the better lead. So I lead Roaring Moon and Sinistcha, as they lead Scrafty and Palafin. I think Palafin was obvious, of course. So Chow, go to Amoonguss, as I go for Rage Powder and Dragon Dance, in case Scrafty tries to hit us with a Play Rough. As I go for Reflect and Light Screen, I go for Earthquake. It's 48 Scrafty, 14 Sinistcha, 12 into Amoonguss, as Amoonguss goes for Spore. Sling Moon. Clucky goes for Foul Play. As they get searched by Rocky Helmet, I go for Machagacha, which hits both and does 10 to Klefki, 3 to Amoonguss, and burns to Klefki. Amoonguss goes for Palin Puff as I go for Machagacha again, as Roman Rixet goes for Knockoff to Amoonguss. Machagacha hits Arcanine and Amoonguss, does 8 to Arcanine, does 3 to Amoonguss again. Amoonguss goes for Clear Smog, which gets rid of my stat changes. I go for Dragon Claw, trying to kill it, but it fails. They go for Flare Blitz and Sinistra, as I go for Strength Step on Arcanine. And Amoonguss goes for Pollen Puff and Arcanine to bring it back up to max HP. I then go for Lando comes in, Intimidate is blocked by Glamlet. I go for Knockoff, and Lando loses his Rocky Helmet. Arcanine goes for Curse, as I go for Scald. Sinistra does 32. I then Rage Powder and go for Dragon Dance, as Landorus goes for Taunt, and Arcanine goes for Flare Blitz and burn Sinistra, start with Rocky Helmet and Recoil. I go for Earthquake, which diminishes Landorus and kills Arcanine. I then go for Scald on Lando, as Lando taunts my Moon, does 32 to Lando. I then bring in Klefki, as I go, as Reflect again, I go for Earthquake, trying to kill the Klefki, does 13 to my Sinistra. Roaring Moon takes 32 from U-Turn. I go for Machagacha, does 9 to Klefki, and does 22 to Palafin. No burn again. Palafin Jet Punches and he kills the Roaring Moon. As Clucky goes for Foul Play and dies to Rocky Helmet. Sinistra goes for Machagacha and does 45 to Palafin. I then bring in Scrafty. As they bring in Chatot, I go Intimidate goes off. Then Terra Normal. And Palafin protects, as I go for Rage Powder and Dragon Dance. They kill Sinistra's Chatter. And I bring in Crobat, go for Tailwind, as Scrafty goes for CC and the Palafin. CC does 44. Lowers my defenses. Palafin goes for Bulk Up. Heals with lefties. Palafin protects, as I taunt the Amoonguss. Go for CC into Palafin again. The Amoonguss goes for Pollen Puff into Palafin. But I guess they didn't realize Protect stops all moves. And then go into Chatot, as I go for U-Turn on Amoonguss and go for CC into the Palafin slot again, killing Chatot. Learning defense, Amoonguss goes for Clear Smog, getting rid of my boosts. So they bring it back to Palafin. I CC into Palafin, killing it, as I go for Heat Wave with Togetic, does 28, and burns Amoonguss. They use Pollen Puff, it fails, and they go into 1, taunt ends, Tailwind's gone. Bring in Lando, as I go for Ice Punch with Follow Me with Togetic and Ice Punch with Scrafty. Earth Power does 9 Togetic, Ice Punch kills Lando, Pollen Puff hits Togetic and does nothing, and Amoonguss dies. So, GG's, Jax, you played well. Played very, very well. I feel like if he had more redirection, I feel like he could have definitely, like, I think only Amoonguss is redirection, though. I think all my redirections what won me the game, really. If I didn't have Togetic and Sinistra, I think I could have just lost this game very easily without them. Crobat also did some work as well. But GG's, Jax, you played well, and I hope to see you in playoffs, my brother. So this is your Firecrown Dallas signing off.